Hello, 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 hello. Um, I don't know how to start this video, but I'll try. Okay, it's been a week since the election, and it's been an interesting time to see a lot of people's takes. You know, I thought America wanted uh, a place where we will flourish, but apparently they like to give power to the rich. I'm not surprised. The rich make the country go round. But I wanted to come to the task at hand, which is debunking some fallacies that I've been seeing lately. And I'm talking specifically in like to my community. I'm a Togolese immigrant, and I came to the United States in 2007. And it's been an interesting thing to see how a lot of my fellow immigrants are seeing this election. And to those who, to Trump supporter who won, I want to congratulate you guys.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
And I hope that his way of thinking doesn't hurt you guys, but I doubt it. And I hope that we survive this, that this 4 year don't become a dark night in the name of the United States. I saw a gentleman who made a post about 4 reasons why he voted for Trump, and when I saw the post, I was angry at first, and I felt as though I should, as a brother, call him out on some of his rhetoric, which I thought were ill-informed or rather based in fallacy. Here I am. This is friendly disagreement, and you can agree with me or you can disagree, but I think we came a long way where alternative facts are no longer the truth of the country. Well, until 1 month from now. Oh, it's about to be a year, I tell you. A year. So, you said the first reason why you voted for Trump was because of the economy. You said you wanted more, like a little bit of money in your pocket, and that when you go to the grocery store, prices are high. When you buy gas price is high. I'm sorry that you gas price is so high, but let's talk about gas for a second. In when was the last time you remember gas price being very low? To my knowledge, it was in during the pandemic, and during the pandemic, the truth of the matter is gas price is supposed to fall down, supply and demand. So during the pandemic, gas price on the Trump was low. That was because nobody was out there. There was a stay in place order that nobody should leave the house. So when we were coming out of the pandemic and everybody realized that Trump wasn't supposed to be the president because he wasn't doing his job with a 33% approval rate, we got Biden, who was able to lift us up out of that bad situation in COVID. And when gas prices were coming back to the regular price because demand came high, that's when there was a ransom attack on the pipeline, which in that moment I think they had to pay I'm not sure about the number. And then because of that space of time where they weren't able to use the pipeline, the price of gas got higher. That was because they lost money during that period of time. And yes, throughout the year, there haven't been any incentive to lower them. And that's when Kamala was talking about how she would force companies to lower gas prices, to lower grocery prices by putting them in a space where they are looking after the consumer and not after the company. There's two: the consumer who's taking and the company who's making money. So she was saying that she would force those companies to lower the prices. And you are voting for a president who is driven by money, who is driven by sheer ensuring that his pocket is filled and the one of his friends are filled. Why do you think he's hanging around with Elon Musk? Because Elon Musk is saying that he is want to deregulate a bunch of things. And you know where the money is going to go afterward? Straight back to Elon Musk's pocket. To everybody who invested in Donald Trump's pocket. There is that. But that's neither here nor there. Again, we'll see how it goes or plays out. The second point you made was that under Trump there was no war. That is a categorical lie, sir. Under Trump, the Afghanistan war was still going on, which only ended in 2021. So if you are making a concession for Trump, that cannot be it, because he too, his administration too was at war. Although it might be an inherited war, it's still a war nonetheless. But you know how bad that was when they left? Do you know who's controlling Afghanistan right now? Do your research. One thing too that you mentioned that I want to clarify for a lot of Africans, I've seen this rhetoric in a lot lately, was that Obama killed Gaddafi. That is a lie. That is a lie, and I don't get what you guys are getting this information, but that is a lie. If you want to blame somebody's death, blame it on the French government. I think maybe Sarkozy, I don't know which president was in charge of that whole thing, but that was on them. They prepped everything, and at the end, what Obama did was that he gave a helping hand, which is what an ally is supposed to do in terms of war. My friend is going to war. They ask for my help, and I come to help them. And I think that is one thing that's lacking in the African community. We don't have a lot of allies. We are a bunch of backstabbers. and we need to work on that. We need to be able to reach across the aisle out of our own interests and help each other go forward. The third thing that you mentioned was immigration. Sir, you're an immigrant too. But you were saying that, is it so wrong to want bad people not to come to the United States? Nobody's agreeing. Nobody is arguing that. But his rhetoric of saying mass deportation. Do you know how many immigrants that they have in jail right now who's a criminal? They won't be able to do mass deportation that way. To be able to give them mass deportation, they will have to take out families. During Trump's first administration, they used to separate family from the kids. Let's say, on a stroke of misfortune, you, sir, over there, are with your family. Let's say you're out of luck, right? And you come to the United States and they take away your daughter out from your hand or your son out of your hand, and you are unable to get back together with them. How would you feel? Does it sound like somebody who's looking out for your best interest? It doesn't. And that time, it wasn't from illegals. It wasn't from criminals. They were just people trying to do the best that they can for their family. A lot of people, when they are coming to the United States, they are not coming just because, oh, I'm a criminal. No. Do you know how many people how many dictators that the United States put in power in different countries just because they want to have a say in those countries or their best interest? Many. It might hit close to you as well, doesn't it? Foreign interest in your government. And when those people live under oppression and the government is calling them criminal, and you will be saying that they are criminal, they're not criminal. They just want a better life for themselves, their family, their loved one. The same that you're looking for. And the last thing is you call them rubies. Sir. And then you say somebody might be able to do, what I say? He say somebody might be able to do such thing to my kid. That's a lie. Let's call a lie a lie. If a kid needs to talk to a police officer, they need their parent presence. That is a law of the land. If a kid is going to the hospital, they need their parents there. That is a law of the land. And nowhere in in the United States has there ever been a case such as that. Those are fallacies. Fallacy propagated by the Republicans so that they are able to staunch people's ability to be free. Because they want to put fear in you. If it's not close to you, then you don't need to worry about it. Create a dialogue with your kid so that when they feel a certain type of way, they are able to speak to you, not be able to go to school and speak to the other people. The United States is a country of melting pot. That's what makes the United States such a strong country. The difference of people, the difference of idea, the difference of religion, and all of those things are up for a threat. It's under a threat right now. I hope this 4 year is not as bad as I think they will be. I hope this 4 year is a year that, hey, I can be put to shame. That my biggest fear doesn't come to fruition. But I doubt it will be. It's gonna get harder and it's gonna get sadder. If Elon Musk is over there, if the people that they are putting in place is over there, what you want to keep in your pocket, you won't have it left. Like the French say, à bon attendeur,